Welcome to the grand finals of Overwatch SEA Tournament. I'm Adam. I'm really excited to be here today because we're about to crown the champions of Southeast Asia. A little recap. The top 8 teams from the group stages have been battling it out in a single elimination format to make it to the final 4, where we have the double elimination format. Right now though, we have the upper bracket finals matchup between Bbong from Singapore and CyzoneVN from Vietnam. As the teams are taking their places right now, let me introduce you to the shoutcasters for today, Suki and SodaFizz. Guys?
Thank you so much, Adam. We're back at the finals of the Overwatch Southeast Asian Tournament. And next up, we have CyzoneVN versus Bbong. Bbong never actually taken part in any tournament at all, locally or even Southeast Asia. And they have a really strong friendship bond.
Yeah, so they formed as a group of friends. They weren't actually formed as the idea of forming a team, but they started playing competitively as friends, and you know, they've done very well to actually get here so far. On the other hand though, CyzoneVN, a lot of familiar names, a lot of popular players from Vietnam. They used to play under a lot of competitive teams, so I would say that, you know, they are much more experienced in this aspect.
Yeah, for CyzoneVN, they're like a whole package team, and they're really extremely passionate about esports in Vietnam as well. So they want to take it to the next level, so this might be the deciding factor. And let's look at the stats a little bit here. We do have the team for the side of Cyzone. They're very aggressive with their team composition. They have the dive compositions coming in. They love their Genjis, they love their Winstons, they love their Divas as well. Before we move further into the match, let's go back to Adam.
Alright, it's a best of 5 series, so CyzoneVN, are you guys ready?
Yeah!
Bbong, are you guys ready? Alright, let's get to it. Take it away, guys.
Here we go, guys. CyzoneVN versus Bbong. CyzoneVN, we know how aggressive they are with their team comps. They love their Genjis, they love their Winston, they love their Divas, and they love their Widows.
Yeah, but let's have a look actually at the Annas from both of these teams. Funky and Monster. Funky, the second best Anna in the world, actually according to the competitive stats. But of course, Monster on the other hand, also 158. So both of these players, very good at support. They've played Anna and Zenyatta for the tournament so far. I do expect Funky and Monster, these two game-changing Annas for their team, to do a lot of work this game.
Yeah, exactly. And let's look at the tanks for the side of CyzoneVN and Bbong. K-Jerry and Maverick, they love their Zaryas and Winstons, man.
Yeah, I mean, the teamwork that come up from the tanks is important in opening up the map for the DPS and the supports to go in. So 3D and Kinzo have to face up to this big, you know, tank combo coming from KJ and Maverick.
Next map, the first map of the match itself, we're gonna have King's Row. This map is it's mostly picked in competitive matches.
This was the map that put him on that Widowmaker. That viral vid, it just went viral. It was amazing plays coming out from him. So we're going to go into the game.
Alright, there we go, Suki. Are you ready for this, Suki? I don't know about you, but I'm ready. How about you?
I don't know. I'm really excited. And I do have to say though that Papa, I think, is actually playing as the sub for Simple. So right now we have a slightly different Lucio and a combo coming out from CyzoneVN, but look at what they're picking. The initial picks coming out from Cyzone, they want to run the Zenyatta.
Is KJ actually going to stick on that 76 though? What do you think about this 76 picked on defense, especially against a dive composition?
I mean, we don't know whether they're going to take these heroes, right? But actually for a dive composition, if you want to... Basically a soldier, right? What he does is he zones... Oh, they're actually sticking on it. So the soldier actually just sticks on the high ground. He zones out, you know, the Pharah, the Genji, those sort of like, you know, long range or easily susceptible to hit scan DPS. So I think K-Jerry is going to do a lot of work here on this soldier.
And Monster going to be choosing the Hanzo itself. Hanzo usually utilized, we saw earlier on, I do believe is one match in the tournament itself, Vips on that Hanzo.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of work, but right now it's going to be Monster on that Hanzo. Usually they use the ability where you can actually see through the walls.
Yeah. So they use the sonic arrow first, and then I believe Monster is gonna swap out to probably either a Lucio or an Anna. So we'll see.
Because right now it's a single support. I'm not really entirely sure if it's a good idea to attack with a single support.
I mean, we normally see the Hanzo pick stay if there is a Widow with the Hanzo. So then the double sniper combo makes sense.
The triple sniper actually, we do see
Annas, with the
with
Anna as well.
With the Annas, with the Hanzos, with the Widowmakers. So that's a triple sniper combo. You usually see in King's Row, but they're not going to do it though. Monster probably going to switch out to a Lucio probably. Yep, there you go.
Yep, going into the Lucio. So Papa on that on the enemy Lucio, actually holding up very defensively. You can see K Jerry holding up that high ground, and Papa sticking together. Oh my goodness, this is very interesting play. Funky and K Jerry are all on the high ground, shooting down the enemies, and the Winston though going in. K Jerry gets taken out, and so does Kenshi on that Genji. So Funky manages to get Kinzo, but in the end the kills are coming in for Bbong.
Right now the Lucio might actually get taken down. You know, Funky as well as the Lucio here. Papa still surviving on that top ground. Eller doing a lot of work at script 1, takes down Papa. That's one support down as well for the side of CyzoneVN. The aggression coming up from Bbong might actually get this point really fast here, Suki.
I mean, it was a very smart play from CyzoneVN to hold the high ground, to force Bbong to overcommit, but they didn't have enough killing potential. And we saw, I believe it was Kinzo, jump in on K Jerry, and K Jerry had nowhere to escape. Even as a soldier, it's very hard to kill that Winston when he's on you. And they're going in so aggressively. Script 1 actually getting Maverick almost at the second point.
Are they actually going to get in the kill? No, that's actually a really good staggered kill here because the street space, they need to regroup here. But no, it's only one person pushing the payload though. I mean, it's still moving at least, but you usually would want to have at least 3. But as a dive composition, what you want to do is just keep the aggression going, keep getting more kills and kills by kills, cycle those kills and increase your ultimate charge as well.
Yeah, so, you know, we can see the lineup coming out from Bbong. They're sticking to their guns. 3D on that Zarya, gonna save at the dive comes, but Eller gets actually, takes out Funky though. Eller and Script 1 combining for that kill. There's a rocket barrage from Script 1, takes out Papa, and Script 1 actually gets picked off by Kenshi, but the numbers are still chiming in. Wait, no, Pyram takes out 3D, and Kenshi on 10 health takes out Eller. Oh my goodness, Kenshi.
He did not expect that deflect to come out from Kenshi with 10 HP left. He pops the Dragon Blade as well. Wow, this is a ballsy move coming out. He was 10 HP and he pops it. Wow, that was dangerous move right there, and it didn't pay off.
I mean, it doesn't matter though. Their team are actually pushing Bbong back.
Yep.
So the kills coming in from CyzoneVN is actually cycling Bbong. Because Bbong, they are more of CyzoneVN on the point right now, but Kinzo still going in aggressively, pops the Primal Rage, even though his team is not quite there yet. But they do take out Papa, and Eller on that Tracer doing a lot of work right now.
Oh, the self-destruct's coming in. Is he going to get anyone? No, pops out. Oh, he does get Monster on that Lucio. This might actually stall the push coming up from Bbong.
And Eller gets picked out. K Jerry with those headshots from the Diva Mech. And Kenshi hunting down this Mercy right now.
He wants this Mercy down, and down she goes. Maverick takes him down, but follows up. Diva Mech gets taken out as well. Script 1 takes down Kenshi, going for more. Script 1's doing a lot of work so far together with Kinzo.
Yeah, on this fair, and the sound barrier was dropped for Bbong, so they get a couple of kills, but Pyram gets a kill back on Kinzo. It's back and forth between these two teams in the street phase right now.
There you go, pops the recall, not gonna allow them to get taken down here. Tracer, Eller's doing a lot of work with the Tracer, but he hasn't getting taken down.
Yeah, but at the same time, look at CyzoneVN. They're all positioned very aggressively forward while the cart is actually in front. And Funky picks off Eller with that beautiful biotic grenade, and I believe it was a melee punch. Pyram gets the nano boost. Can he get enough kills? The Mercy just manages to survive. Revives 2, I believe, but saves himself in the process. And 3D combining with Script 1, the Graviton Surge into the Rocket Barrage. And it's all the kills are chiming in for Bbong, but CyzoneVN, Kenshi, Kenshi going in for Kinzo, gets the Winston, and there's 2 left on the point. He needs to defend for his team right now.
He's the only one alive here. He needs to take down more, but unfortunately gets taken down. Very nicely played there. Monster will take him down. A Lucio taking down Genji. You don't see that often.
Yeah, I know, but he was low, and at the same time, Pyram going in now, got his own sound barrier from his team, and they're actually holding the point just 1 meter away from the second checkpoint.
Great defensive move then coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. They managed to full hold that second point. They're really close as well. Look at it was almost 4 meters close.
It was 1.16 meter at the closest they got to. So Monster, they're getting that kill onto Pyram, I believe. Oh, sorry, it was on Kenshi. Was quite crucial for them to get this far.
Oh, Kenshi really low on HP here. Concussive Blast onto the side of Funky, forces him to fall back. Oh, look at this. Funky's doing a really good job, but the sleep dance coming in.
The sleep on the Winston.
As I said it, Ellie takes 2 down, but the Pulse Bombs comes in from the side of Pyram. It takes 2 down as well. Ellie will be replying back with the Pulse Bomb himself, takes 1 down as well, but the aggression will get taken down, will full hold as well. Oh, Script 1. Pyram was just a little bit too offensive there.
The positioning coming up from Script 1 was just amazing. And 32 health though. He's surviving. They're surviving without heals. Bbong now need to struggle to hold on. Their heals are just coming back. Now Savior and Monster back for their team.
Script 1. Just prioritize the targets on towards the supports here. But if you look at Funky, he's really all the way back. It's really hard to take down that Ana.
Yeah, and Funky is surviving so well, but K Jerry though gets taken up. But Funky doing so much work, healing from the backlines as we can see, gives the nano boost over to Maverick, the angry monkey walking around, electrocuting everyone.
Electric Gorilla is now in a perfect position to take down this Mercy. He's all alone together with the Treaty, but will get taken down there. But 2 down for the side of CyzoneVN.
Yeah, and I mean, Monster just... Papa actually gets picked off right there by Treaty. They are sort of holding on the point as much as they can. Kenshi, that deflect does not block against laser beams. He gets taken out immediately.
Look at the response coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. They're not allowing them to catch a point, but the aggression, the damage as well coming up from Bbong managed to cap that point.
Yeah, and we can see that now Maverick actually going after that Mercy was the right play, but his team just wasn't able to sustain without that Winston taking the aggression away from, you know, the rest of their team. So now Script One on this Pharah doing so much work. He's been basically the thorn in CyzoneVN's side. They haven't actually found a way to deal with him, you know, consistently.
Look at it, Kenshi already has a Dragon Base. As I said, he pops it, but wait for it, wait for it. Savior, where are you, Savior? Savior, where are you? No! He wanted to pop that res. He knew. He was waiting for the Dragon Blade to pop. He knew it. But Kenshi was scouting for that Mercy and takes him down. And they managed to fold yet again.
And they got a late kill on Eller as well. So kudos on Kenshi that he knew that Savior was waiting. He was hunting for that Mercy. He went right at the crucial moment.
He does have that Graviton Surge there. They might actually utilize it together with Eller. He does have the Pulse Bomb. We might see a Pulse Bomb Graviton Surge combination here. But the defense matrix, that's it. You need to be able to know when to just eat up the Graviton Surge coming out using that defense matrix.
Yeah, they're ready to go in. And we see Kinzo charging in very aggressively, but he's kind of alone. His team is still far behind. He does drop it. Is he going to get the Diva Mech though?
Nope.
The Diva Mech takes out Monster and Ella takes out Maverick, but Funky chiming in with kills. The revive from Savior takes up 3 from Bbong, and then Ella killing Kenshi there. So now Kinzo has his ultimate and they're ready to go. But here we see K Jerry, Nano Boosted Diva going in.
He needs to take down that Mercy though, but gets slept instantly. Kinzo with the kill on towards Funky. Another kill on towards the 2 supports down for the side of CyzoneVN.
Yeah, and Maverick cannot sustain without the heals. Pyrium gets picked off by Script One, and on that Soldier doing so much work, but here we see KJ out of his mech. He gets picked off by a beautiful Helix Rocket. Script One, so good on this Soldier right now.
So far right now, they switched up to a Reinhardt. Right now, can they actually pull the hold here? That's the question. They don't have, they have a lot. Oh! The Earth Shatter coming in together as well.
But the revive, is it
oh!
Savior! 4 from the ground, and here we go. Script One, they get the sound barrier, they get the Diva Mech going, but is it enough? Can they make it to the end? It's overtime now, and it's still pushing. There's no one on the cart.
There's no one on the cart. It's overtime right now, Tsuki. They need to get to the payload here.
Oh my goodness, and here we see K Jerry, Maverick, the tanks need to do something, need to punch these people off the point right now.
This is the thing, their response for the side of CyzoneVN is so much close. Oh, self-destruct, 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 gonna get it.
Oh!
2 down for the side of Bbong here, 1 down. It's a 2-on-1 situation here. Can they actually solo? But Maverick gets a kill onto a Savior, that's huge.
And we, oh my goodness, the Reinhardt gets booped off by Papa. And they're just holding onto the point. K Jerry on the point very aggressively, standing there. They just need to get, and Bbong unable to complete.
This King's Row map, it is one of the most played maps. Both teams probably know at the back of their hand what they need to do to hold the point. So I want to give a shout out to Savior there. That 4-man res was pretty much crucial to get to that distance. It's okay to not cap all 3 points because that distance was really crucial.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the end. So it does mean that CyzoneVN need to push all the way to the end in order to take the map. But at the same time is that they don't have another opportunity to attack. So, you know, you look at this and you say, you know, Bbong did very well to get to that stage, right? So CyzoneVN now, they need to match what Bbong did. But at the same time, we must remember that CyzoneVN actually made Bbong bleed a lot of time away. You know, so Cyzone did a lot of good defenses. We saw them, I think it was Funky on that Ana and K Jerry on that Diva doing so much work for the team.
Yeah, the Diva was just so much work. He was nano boosted at one time as well. That pretty much was how they just pulled hold that point as well.
Yeah, so now we're going to see... Now, CyzoneVN are going to be attacking. So we're going to see CyzoneVN attack. And I don't know if we're going to see Prim on the Widowmaker opening.
Look at this cute little crouching technique coming out. This might actually be the reason why they full hold this crouching and all the way to the first point. Very cheeky players are coming out. I mean, Bbong, they're really a bunch of really good friends, and they didn't realize that they have what it takes to reach all the way to the finals. And never played in tournaments, by the way.
Exactly, and we see now K Jerry on the Widow.
Oh, usually we see Prim on the Widow, so right now we're going to get K Jerry on that Widowmaker. This is what I like to see, but look at that. They do have Funky on that. Are they going to stick to it? Are they going to stick to that Hanzo though? That's the real question here, because it is possible to go with a single support with... Oh, no. KJ is to switch out to a Diva.
No, I think Funky probably going to swap out to Anna or Zenyatta here. It makes more sense. You know, you don't really want to run such a high risk play when it's so crucial right now.
Exactly.
And they're going in very aggressively. Maverick jumping into the fight now. He's looking for those high ground. He doesn't actually look for Script 1. Script 1 is actually on the high ground, but he doesn't go in. He instead falls back to his team. He lets Pyrium and Kenshi deal with Script 1 instead.
Oh, he didn't manage to get, because he was out of blinks there to get to that second floor, and gets taken down by Treaty as well. Oh, Kenshi might actually take down Zara.
Oh, he missed,
but he gets it. He gets it. But this might actually be going for one more as well.
With 7 health though, Kenshi on that. Kenshi doing so much work for his team. And Bbong is actually pretty much wiped off the point here.
That is a full wipe coming out from the side of CyzoneVN. What an amazing play. I love how they slowly push in. You know, dive composition is not about just going in at one point. It's all about like scouting the area. Where are your opponents at? Where are they situated? And then you proceed with the dive.
It was interesting that they decided to do it that way, and they actually, pulls out the Dragon Blade when they just kept the point. He gets 2 immediately, and is looking for more, looking for this treaty, and also for Elia.
Kenshi still alive there. Maverick with that Winston just trying to find where Kenshi is. He's really low on HP. No slide. Oh, he will be able to dash away.
Yeah, he's trying to save his teammate there, and Pyrium actually very low, but they still survive. This dive comp coming out from CyzoneVN paying big dividends.
I love how Maverick earlier on, what he did was he delayed popping down that barrier. He didn't just jump in and pop the barrier. He actually jumped in and then just moved back a little bit and then popped it.
He decided that his team needed the barrier more than they needed to kill Script 1. But here we go, Kenshi on the Kenshi gets slapped! And he actually gets ulted by Kinzo, I believe. And Kinzo, the beautiful Earth Shatter coming in, gets down 3, so 4 down now on the side of CyzoneVN.
That's a very nice defense strategy coming out from the side of Bbong. They actually dropped the Earth Shatter, and then I do believe they dropped the Pulse Bomb as well.
I think they dropped the Sound Barrier, so they dropped 3 ultimates to save that point for them. But it was worthwhile, and now we see CS CyzoneVN going in.
Now Pyrium does have the Pulse Bomb, drops it. Will he get anyone? Whoa. No, Maverick just jumps in and takes him down. That's one right hand down, and Nano boosted. Tactical Visor coming through, going for the supports, but Kenshi says no to Savior. You're gonna get taken down. K Jerry as well will be, Maverick, 3 down, 4 down for the side of Bbong here, and CyzoneVN is pushing the payload.
That Nano boosted Visor was it was at the worst possible timing, because Papa dropped that Sound Barrier, as well as I believe K Jerry on the Diva was just following Script 1 wherever he went. So his ultimate was completely nullified. And CyzoneVN, Script 1 though gets a beautiful Helix Rocket onto Pyrium. So the push coming from CyzoneVN maybe not able to get this second point yet.
A direct hit with those Helix Rockets can take down a Tracer in an instant, but as I said, Kenshi drops a Dragon Blade, but Kinzo is just blocking all the damage coming through as well, still holding this point.
And Illa gets slapped by Funky. He's so low, he gets taken out by Pyrium. And here we go, Maverick with that Nano boosted Electric Monkey, as you were saying. They actually get a team wipe.
Electric Ape, I would say.
Oh man, and so the interesting part about that play was that CyzoneVN, the way that they play around it, they are very aggressive, right? So even though they were fighting 5v6, they still went in aggressively. Even though Pyrium had gotten killed by Script 1, they still knew how they could go in. And they have 4 minutes to push to the final point. And Kenshi is already on the high ground, doing so much work, getting to, that beautiful Pulse Bomb, and he's low, but he actually gets bubbled by the Zarya. But K Jerry takes out Kinzo. Script 1 versus Kenshi. They killed each other, so he killed himself on the Helix Rocket, and K Jerry pushing forward with the Diva, and they are just pushing the point. Bbong need to respawn and get back here, and K-Jerry, doesn't get a kill, but it's a zoning ultimate.
It's a zoning ulti, yes, exactly. As you said, they're just trying to stop the push coming through. But there's a Shadow and Nano Booster Reinhardt coming through. The charges as well. 4 down for the side of CyzoneVN. Look at him go. Oh my goodness, Kinzo. You are a monster right here.
And it was a beautiful use of ultimates because they only used 2 ultimates. They only used the Earth Shatter and the Nano Boost, managed to full hold and wipe the whole of CyzoneVN.
I want to point out, that's the thing. They don't have anything to block the Earth Shatter coming through. Just as I said it, the zombie has been dropped, but there you go. Nano Booster, Dragon Blade, trying to take down Script 1. We'll be able to take him down though, but that's 1 full 2 ults for just 176.
Yeah, and the kills are chiming in for Bbong right now. They need to take out Ele. Ele is doing so much work on this Tracer. He's looking for a good place to put the Pulse Bomb. But I think CyzoneVN are going to fall back. But Maverick does take out 2. He took out the 2 supports though.
He's not going to use it. He needs to combo together with that Graviton Surge. But no, he gets taken down the moment the Graviton Surge has been popped. And I do believe it was eaten down by K-Jerry's D.Va.
Oh my goodness, K-Jerry doing so much work on this D.Va. 3D though going to fall low here. Maverick going in aggressively, take out 3D. And Pyrim, they drop the Pulse Bomb, they get Maverick, but Papa kills Savior. And now Pyrim and Papa, they are pushing on the point.
Kinzo has a shatter, drops it, there you go. Papa managed to get taken down, will get taken down. That's 1 support down, but he's really low in HP. There's no supports coming in. He's the only one on a point. And the Treaties as well, the only one on point, just trying to hold that point for the longest time possible. But Savior will be able to take down Pyrim. But Kenshi with the dash and slash is coming in with Dragon Blade as well, takes down Savior. 2 are down for the side, 3 are down. They're going for more. Charges in, Kinzo just trying to hold the point. K-Jerry goes for Monster as well. Kinzo still will be able to take that mech out from the D.Va. K-Jerry takes down Ele. And there you go. 3-2 to score. King's Row. CyzoneVN will take it.
Oh my goodness, the plays there. 3-2, but it doesn't tell you how close that game was, right? I mean, CyzoneVN, even though they didn't have the Reinhardt to face up against Kinzo, with that, Monkey, Winston, and D.Va just did so much work. And Kinzo, even though he managed to land those Earth Shatters, it wasn't enough.
I like how they provided space. They gave Kenshi freedom.
Yeah.
They believed in him. That is what teams need to do. You give them free reign, they know what they can do. If the Genji knows what they can do, that's it. That's how you go. A-game, let's go. I'm gonna just give me your Nano Boost, bro. I'm just gonna go in.
But especially, I want to say Kenshi, his target prioritization, like you were saying that, when he went after Script 1, he got 1 kill out of that Dragon Blade, but Script 1 had just popped the Tactical Visor. So he wanted to save his teammates, he wanted to save the supports. So he went after, that 76. And then even though 2 of their members got taken out, Maverick still went in aggressively, got the 2 supports.
Not to mention, during his skirmish to take down Script 1, his whole team was actually just completely wiping the side of Bbong. That's just what an amazing. I feel like that is pretty much game changer. I like I mentioned earlier on, it was pretty much the whole package.
What an amazing and an intense first map. CyzoneVN takes it and leads the series 1-0.
All right, we got a call. It's gonna be yet again Hanamura.
Oh my. And Hanamura, we've always talked about Hanamura as being Dronamura, because there's
that's before the patch.
Before the patch, yeah, but I mean it's still a good representation of what a 2 CP map is going to be like though, because 2 CP maps always, you kind of find this scenario where it's either you take them both points very quickly with that snowball, with that momentum, or you're just grinding out at the second point. So both these teams, they've done very well actually on 2 CP maps. I mean, Cyzone undefeated so far in the tournament, and Bbong, I think they actually won Bazaar on this map. So Bazaar was one of the top teams from Thailand, and Bbong actually overcome them here in, I think, Hanamura.
And they're Bbong pretty much the underdogs for that group itself. We didn't expect anything other than it came in with a bang, Bbong bang.
Yeah.
They would say, but
they went to the full qualifier, so they were unseeded team. And then they got through Mineski, who is the top Filipino team, or we expected the Filipino team to get through, and then they went through Bazaar with Natsura-sama on that, Genji. So we get to see them play Hanamura now, and And it's going to be exciting to see. I want to see the positioning coming out from these players. I know Script1 likes to go onto the high side when he's defending. What do you call it? The pagoda on top of the pagoda. Yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see whether he's gonna do the same now, because I believe CyzoN are gonna be attacking first.
Yeah, I want to see them pull out the Widow though. Like KJ, both KJ as well as Vietnam, they can play those Widows. I've seen them do it before, so they might actually pull it out. Because especially on 2 CP maps, you know, assault maps, it's really good to have, especially on Hanamura, to use that Widowmaker on attacking. So without further ado, we're gonna start straight away to the next map. It's gonna be Hanamura. The score is right now currently 1-0 in favor of CyzoneVN.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Here we go. So Hanamura, I do believe that Widow works a bit better on offense.
Yes.
Just in general, because
in general,
if you use it on defense, you're very... I would say that you don't have enough sustained power, right? Because normally on defense, you prefer to choose heroes which are tanky or have, you know, more sustain. So like maybe even, you know, we've seen Maves, we've seen Torbjorns, and stuff like that, and tanks especially on defense. But we're going to see now an interesting defense coming out from Bbong. We might have to see Script1 on this Genji.
Is Kenshi going to play Widowmaker?
I mean, maybe he wants to show you that not just KJ Imperium can play Widowmaker, that he too wants to be known as, you know,
the best Widowmaker in Vietnam, maybe, or maybe in the whole Southeast Asia, because this is pretty much do or die here. The winner of this match will proceed to the grand finals.
Yeah, so the winner of the series will proceed to the grand finals, and this is the upper bracket finals, best of 5. Bbong going up against CyzoneVN, and we're going to see interesting defensive strategy coming out from Bbong, because normally when you see the Genji, you normally see a full dive comp behind the Genji, but we do have 3D on that Zarya, I think offering more survivability to Ella and Script1, who are going to be a little bit more susceptible to attacks on those slightly high DPS but slightly squishy heroes.
I think what they intend to do is the moment the dive comp comes into their supports, they're gonna dive to the damage dealers they are trying to take down their support. So it's basically dive to a dive.
Yeah, possibly, and we're gonna see here though, no, Kenshi does swap out onto that Genji. So Funky going up for that high ground, actually spots out Elliot. Oh, almost gets that sleep on him, and if that was so, it would have been disastrous for them. But here they go in, and both Winstons actually just putting their shields down onto the point, and his teammates running low. Funky going up against Ella, just no respect for this Tracer right here. Ella gets slapped and taken out by Kenshi, so that's 1 down for Bbong, and CyzoneVN think this is time to go, go, go.
This is the perfect opportunity for CyzoneVN, and gets another kill onto its Script1 as well. That's 2 damage dealers down for the side of Bbong here, trying to defend this point. I do believe they're going to go for one more. Going to back lines here. Takes down Monster as well with that bio nade coming up from Funky. Goes for one more as well. Pheromone Tracer takes down Kinzo. Goes for one more as well. Takes down Savior. And look at the ult charges coming up for this Tracer. He already has a post bomb.
Funky slept earlier when he charged in, and slept Monster at the end there when he was trying to keep Kinzo alive. Funky on this Ana just doing, my goodness, the work coming up from this Ana right here.
This is what you call the snowball. Is it going to happen here? They can take it to the advantage. They do have a lot of ult charges as well. They do have the nano boost to give to Maverick on that Winston. Just jump on the backline, takes down the supports for the side of Bbong.
But Pyrium just now fighting up against Ella. Doesn't matter though. Funky just healing up. He gives... Oh, the Dragon Blade, Nano Blade going in now. Kenshi chopping away. He does get 1 kill. Doesn't want to get slapped though, but gets actually pushed away by Kinzo. And Kinzo takes him out with a Primal Rage.
That's a great play coming from Kinzo. But right now, 3 are down for the side of CyzoneVN. They need to defend this point here. It takes 1 more down as well. Kinzo gets taken out. But the response is going to be really fast for the side of Bbong.
It doesn't matter though, they have actually still kills chiming in for the side of CyzoneVN, but no, Bbong does take out 1. K-Jerry does take out Savior though, and the Dragon Blade coming out from Script1 here, but he gets taken out by Maverick. And they're fighting on the point now. See, CyzoneVN just staying alive here.
If Treaty can get a Graviton Surge as fast as possible, this might actually be a hold coming up. But he gets taken down! Prioritization coming up. Kenshi switches up to a 76 to reach the point in time. Drop the sound barrier as well, just to keep the point the team alive. Kenshi takes another down as well. Savior, the 1 support more down. Script1 will get taken down as well. It's a full-on aggression coming up on the side of CyzoneVN.
And Kinzo is in so much trouble. He gets taken out. Treaty though, is he able to defend? No. Savior comes back as the loser, but gets taken out immediately. And can they make it back in point? Bbong trying their best. Script 1 jumps onto the point. He's contesting, but he gets taken out. And CyzoneVN, with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left, finish Hanamura.
This is what I was talking about, the snowball. It's all about the snowball. Like, I mean, Firum, we got so many out of the first aggression, the first die, the first take count when they took the first capture point. That is pretty much where he built up all that ult charges, allowed his team as well, Funky, got really fast nano boost as well.
Yeah, Funky, those sleeps, you know, the biotic grenades, just perfect timing, getting the right kills and the right pickoffs. And then once they go into the second point, they actually didn't really hold off at all. You know, Pyrium tried to go in from the side and tried to go after Elia, but they just went in from the front, from the sides. They just flanked the entire point, and then it was just basically Bbong just fighting on that point, and it was just. There was no way for them to work around it, right?
I just love how CyzoneVN, the coordination with the aggression as well as the dive composition. You just prioritize each target that they need to. You saw Kenshi actually just nano boosted Dragon Blade going in straight away, go all the way to the back to find where is that Ana. I want her down, and he takes him down as well.
Yeah, and I mean Kinzo, he did get the Primal Rage off, but you know Kenshi already did his job. Right?
Yeah.
So once you sort of fulfill your role as a hero, whether you are DPS, whether you are tank, whether you are support, you know, you need to fulfill your role no matter what.
Exactly. And then Maverick got that nano boost as well. But that's the thing, right? You're going for the Genji. Yes, you're going to take down the Genji, but you forget Firum on the Tracers, on the points of Maverick. And then we have K-Jerry as well on the Divine Winston. They just apply so much damage as well. Not to forget, Funky was uncontested throughout that whole period because he was basically had free reign to just heal his teammates as well as deal damage.
Yeah, so, you know, CyzoneVN, their targets, they know who they want to go for, and I think the communication from them is just top-notch. So we're going to see Savior, he's going to just pop down the Sonic Arrow, and they're going to swap out probably to Lucio. Right here, swapping out here. And they're looking, what is a good way to go in? Monster on that Zenyatta wants to take out the tanks as soon as possible with that Discord Orb.
You know what's interesting? There's no fair Mercy combo on this 2CP, which we usually see often as well on 2CP maps.
But they're all going in, going after the turret, so they do take the turret out, but they all get biotic naded, so they all have to wait a little bit before they go in again. They're going for the high ground, trying to flank around on the side of CyzoneVN.
A Monster on that Zenyatta, though, might actually be able to deal a lot of damage together with the Discord Orb as well, but he will be able to take Kenshi down, but Firum replies and says, "Know what? I'm going to take down your supports." Firum gets another kill on towards Script 1 as well, not allowing them to push through further. Firum on this Tracer is doing so much work.
It's funny because Kinzo going in onto K-Jerry, going in onto, I believe it was the Zenyatta. Oh no, he was going in onto Funky, and he just keeps getting picked off. So, you know, Kinzo, unfortunately on that Winston, he is so susceptible to being taken out because he doesn't have the sustain, he doesn't have an Ana on the side of Bbong to keep him alive.
You know what, we've seen a lot of Torbjorn, especially on defending side for 2CP maps, and right now we're going to see yet again Papa. Like you mentioned earlier, the moment they will be able to just hold that first aggression, they might actually be able to cap the to get point.
Yeah, but Monster, we see here, taking out Maverick. Papa does get a kill onto Script 1, but, you know,
how is the turret alive?
The turret doing so much work right now. There's no one on the point, though. Are they able to cap? I believe Elia actually takes out Funky in the backlines. Meanwhile, Pyrium going onto Monster on this Zenyatta, who's doing so much work. And Pyrium...
And he actually popped that Molten Core.
I mean, you know, maybe he just really needed it, but at the same time, popping out that Molten Core is quite interesting. Funky now respawn, going back to point, but he is on that Ana, has his nano boost ready to go together with that tactical visor on Kenshi.
They need to know that, you know what, is it a right time to go in right now? They have a lot of ults. They need to bait the ults from CyzoneVN. So what they need to do, probably wait for a tactical visor coming and just press Q and see whether they can pop any ults.
I mean, they're prioritizing taking out the turret first. And Kenshi now running onto the point. They're actually setting up on the point instead, letting Bbong have a bit of the high ground. Meanwhile, K-Jerry goes in aggressively, and they actually even pop the Zenyatta ulti just to save them, but Pyrium, though, does get taken out by Elia. And Funky running low, taken out by Kinzo there.
Well, let's break it down. Sound Barrier coming through. We'll be able to just keep the side of Bbong alive here. We'll be able to take a lot of down. 2 down more. Going for more as well. Kinzo takes down K-Jerry on their Pilot Diva. Going for Kenshi and will take him down as well. Script will finish him up. And finally, they'll be able to cap the point. Oh wow.
No.
Wow, very aggressive play. So Fearum still want to hold the point. Wow.
So I mean, I think he wanted to just bleed a bit of time off of Bbong.
Yeah.
But here we go, 5 minutes left. They are not going to be able to meet CyzoneVN's time, but they're definitely still going to be able to cap in a good time if they actually stick it together.
They do have Twitchy on that self-destruct. They do have Pulse Bomb as well. That's the thing. He needs to go all the way back. Alan needs to go all the way back to find a really good spot to pop that Pulse Bomb.
Oh, but Pyram picks off Kinzo right off the bat. So Pyram, already 2 kills coming in now for CyzoneVN. I think Bbong needs to fall back here.
They do need to regroup and fall back because Xavier is down and Monsters are. This is definitely a sign to fall back.
I mean, Monster on this Zenyatta is doing a lot. Oh, he even picks out Elia on their end. That's actually not an ideal situation yet, but we've seen Monster on this Zenyatta actually. He's done a lot of work. He's getting the kills for his team because Maverick and K-Jerry, oh wait, but Monster here swapping out to the Ana. So the Zenyatta decidedly not the choice for them, even though I think he had his ultimate.
What they need is that Nano boost to amplify the damage to keep the tanks alive. Because if you look at it closely, they don't have like Genji or the Tactical Advisor to drop the Nano boost on. So they're probably going to give it to D.Va, they're probably going to give it to maybe Kinzo, or even Script 1 with a high energy Zarya.
Yeah, but they're swapping out to the heavy tank lineup now. Oh, and the sleep from Funky as well. He just soloed Ella right there.
He read the recall. He actually read the recall. He popped the sleep down before he even reached the last recall. He knew where he was about to land with that recall.
Oh my goodness, the timing on that. I mean, even the Tracer player sometimes doesn't know where they're going. And Funky just got the sleep perfectly in place.
And right now, they do have that Nano Blade to pop for the next aggression coming from the side of Bbong here. They do have 3 minutes plus to cap this point. Oh, that's a really nice Nano Bionade though, but there you go. But Sound Barrier will be popped by Xavier here to just keep that Ana alive and will get taken down.
Yeah, so, Monster just barely survives that, so not an ideal situation for them. But Kenshi, though, he did get everyone low, so they all have to go be a bit more cautious. But here we go, 3D with the D.Va mech. Are they going to take out anyone? No, doesn't get anyone, but Ele gets Papa with a good Pulse Bomb, and Pyram now taking out Monster.
I feel like the composition coming up from the side of Bbong isn't as aggressive as CyzoneVN. And then you look at it closely, CyzoneVN has a much more aggressive lineup from the side of Bbong.
I feel like Bbong currently are sort of falling back to their comfort heroes. They want to play heroes that they know can sustain an attack. So there's 2 choices, right? Either you go the heavy DPS, the huge flanks, the dive, or you go for this, which is a more like sustainable, tanky lineup coming up from Bbong.
Look at the ult charges from Bbong here. We do have a Earth Shatter coming through. We do have Script 1 on Zarya as well coming through as well. Eller needs to increase that ult charge for his Pulse Bomb because the combination Zarya as well as Tracer is nothing too hard to deal with.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what Script 1 can do. He's actually 80% to his Graviton Surge. I think he wants to go for, that sort of a big bang with Graviton Surge and either the D.Va or the Pulse Bomb. So they're all surviving on this high ground. Oh, Kenshi pops the Dragon Blade but gets taken out by Kinzo on that Reinhardt. The 3-tank meta coming out on the side of Bbong, surviving them through that ultimate.
Oh, that's a really nice Earth Shatter coming through with the Fire Strikes. That's where the charge will take down 2-3 are down. Eller with the Pulse Bomb takes down K-Jerry. This might actually be the perfect opportunity for Bbong to cap this point.
But Kenshi is still alive, though. He's contesting. He's causing a lot of trouble for his team. They sleep Kinzo, and Kinzo actually gets grenaded, gets taken out by Maverick right away.
That's a really nice sleep down, and Kenshi follows up with a kill onto a Xavier as well. They might actually be still holding this point. Kenshi with another kill onto a Shriti as well. Are they actually still going to hold this point?
Kenshi survived that fight alone against 6 players. Long enough for Funky to come back with that sleep dart. And Kinzo does take up Papa, but Monster, though, running a bit low now. He needs to fall back with his team, and yeah, they're going to regroup now. Papa needs to respawn, but the spawn for CyzoneVN is so much closer.
The thing is that they have this composition when they go in. Funky has free reign to shoot from up above. He can heal as well as deal damage because that, if he lands a really nice Bionade, that's pretty much game changer right here.
Yeah, but K-Jerry gonna lose his mech. Maybe no, he doesn't. He actually manages to get away, and they do have the sound barrier. Oh, it doesn't. The mech coming in doesn't get anyone, but unfortunately, Bbong, they're still on the point. So currently, Maverick getting the Primal Rage, getting the Ana boost.
There you go. 2 are down for the side of Bbong yet again. They only have 10 seconds left. And 2 are down. 3 are down for the side of Bbong. He dropped the Earth Shatter, but the Winston barrier was there. And they will be able to full hold Hanamura 2-1 to score. CyzoneVN wins.
The plays there coming out from Funky's. But do you notice like when they were going up on the right side where Funky was hiding, even though all of them were behind Funky, he just calmly just jumps down, and then the whole team, is just stuck there. And then Kenshi goes in with that Dragon Blade Nano Boosted, and just beautiful plays coming out from CyzoneVN. They know their positioning so well.
Funky knew what to do. He was looking at that team composition. He had his idea. No one's going to be able to take me down. No one's going to be able to jump at the second floor. If they don't go together, Funky just jump down. If let's say the side of Bbong, they will go together up on that staircase to reach him, he can just jump down and join his team.
Yeah, so
but then if they don't have it, they're going to go through that middle road.
Exactly.
He can just stay up there. He doesn't even need to bother about any aggression coming up from the side of Bbong. That's pretty much why Funky himself is rated number 2, Anna.
Yeah,
he knows the map, he knows the positioning as well.
It was just great plays coming up from CyzoneVN there, but now here we go, back to Adam.
Another intense map. CyzoneVN refusing to give in. They take Hanamura and lead the series 2-0.
So, when we saw there was CyzoneVN, I think, sort of stamping their dominance in a way, because we can see that they are definitely a team that have a lot of, I think, experience. They know exactly what's going to happen. They know everything that, when you've played enough as a team, you know every single amalgamation that the other team is going to throw at you. And so CyzoneVN have shown themselves as a very, very good team here, and I think that was a very decisive win for them.
Yeah, the next map is going to be a control map. So it's either, I do believe it's either going to be Ilios, and I do assume most teams pretty love their Ilios maps on control.
I mean, control maps is all about aggression, actually. It's about winning those little skirmishes, but also winning the big team fights with your combinations. So it's going to be an interesting comparison, because when you look at CyzoneVN, we see them as a very aggressive team, and we see Bbong. We saw them go onto their tanks, trying to get to that last point, trying to survive through the high aggression. But I don't think that's the way to go. I think the way to go is to go for that dive comp. And we're going to see here a control map which normally favors a more divey, high aggressive composition.
I think we're going to see more fair this time, more fair Mercy, because when you want to just keep the aggression going, keep the team fights going, you need to just survive. So how do you survive? A Mercy and a Pharah.
Yeah, but at the same time, we haven't actually seen them play much Pharah. Neither of these teams, I don't think, have played a lot of Pharah on any of their tournaments. And we're actually going to go into Nepal as the control point map. So Nepal, I think...
It's a very good map for Traces. That's all I can say. It's a really good map for Traces. And one of the, I do believe it's a Shrine. Really good maps for hit scan characters, soldiers or McCrees. But we realize we don't see a lot of McCrees so far in the tournament itself.
I mean, McCree as a hero, I've spoken to a few competitive players, then they don't really like McCree as much because he can't actually escape. So if, let's say, a dive comp jumps in on McCree, he can't really get away. Whereas a soldier, more mobile with that sprint and able to, do more long-range, consistent damage. Whereas McCree is like the burst, the burst kill. I take down one, I take down two. Whereas soldiers more like I pick off those who are low health. So it's going to be interesting to see then how they're going to play on Nepal. I mean, Nepal is another one of those maps that have been around forever. So
yes,
we're going to see a lot of opportunity, I think, for environmental kills as well. So hopefully we'll see how these two teams have decided to play around this. And I want to say that Nepal is also one of the control maps which you can play a Reinhardt on quite consistently, I think.
There you go. Nepal. Next choice of map. 2-0 to score in favor of Cyzone. Cyzone proving themselves to be a really strong team in this finals.
And I think Cyzone, we've seen them play. They are very good at the high aggressive dive comp. But it's interesting because K Jerry and Maverick, so the Winston Diva combo has only really become very, very popular in maybe like the last month or so. A very recent new change where both of these heroes are very, very well loved now in these sort of control maps as well.
You know what's interesting? The patch was delivered for a while, and then they realized how strong this combination is. It's not like the moment the patch drops, they realize how strong Winston D.Va combos are.
Yeah.
They took their time. That's the thing about Overwatch. You study the game, you know more about the knowledge, you study the statistics, you study about the theories of the game as well. What is good with what hero. That is the beauty about Overwatch.
Yeah, and the gameplay evolves over time as well. So we're gonna see what they find, what the final picks from these heroes are. And yes, we're going to see Cyzone once again running the lineup that they know so well. Whereas Bbong, they are running a Reinhardt and a Zarya and a Roadhog, a triple tank coming up from Bbong.
A very safe composition, I would say. Very safe. A lot of damage output as well.
A lot of sustain.
A lot of sustain, because Treaty on Red Roadhog, very easy to self-sustain with their heals.
Whereas this lineup on CyzoneVN, they've played it all the time. It's such a consistent lineup for them. And Maverick, though, running very low. Kenshi as well, getting hit a lot by Monster there. He's actually running quite low from his team, and Kinzo just swinging away the hammer, but they're going to let Cyzone take the first point. So Bbong not actually contesting at all.
Oh, he gets moved down as well. Kinzo, bye-bye, he says. Papa will get the first blood onto the side. Gets two more as well. Maverick will get taken down, unfortunately, but KJ replies, takes down Treaty. Firam going for more as well. Monster will get taken down. Wow, the aggression coming up from CyzoneVN. Kenshi, you know what I realized? Kenshi is always low in HP, but he survives.
Yeah, but Papa on this Lucio, we were saying he's actually a sub in for the team. Simple used to play the Lucio for them during the rest of the tournament, and now they're playing. He's playing the Lucio, and he's actually positioning.
Is he gonna do it?
Is he gonna get it again?
Oh my
god! Oh
gosh.
my goodness! Another boop onto Kinzo. Papa and Kenshi, Dragon Blade Nano Boost going in. Pyram as well, chiming in with a couple of kills. Oh my goodness, a team wipe coming up from the side of CyzoneVN, started by Papa on that Lucio.
Can we talk about how he just stayed on top of that, utilizing the wall right to just keep himself rolling on top? Look at that, just keep himself rolling on top, waiting for the aggression coming in. The next push coming up from Bbong. Now this time, Bbong, are they gonna actually get it again? Because Kinzo, it's been twice.
Yeah, and now Kinzo is a bit more cautious now, and Papa, he I think dropped out a little bit too soon. But at the same time, they're all, I think Kinzo going half health, but Jerry gets picked off. So he does take out Kinzo though with the D.Va mech self-destruct, and in the end, are they gonna go in? Kenshi gets a kill onto Elia, and Pyram doing so much work, getting all the damage done, and Kenshi just has to charge through them. Another team wipe on the side of CyzoneVN.
But look at it for the side of Bbong. They do have a lot of ultimate charges right now, but what they need to do is win the next team fight. But even if they win the next team fight, can they full hold it? That's the real question here right now.
Yeah, and I mean, we're gonna see whether Monster is able to get a good Ana boost out, but he gets grenaded. They're all a bit low, but never mind. Savior drops the sound barrier, and no kills right now, but Kenshi pulls out the Dragon Blade, takes out Elia, and Maverick takes out Monster. The kills are chiming in for CyzoneVN, but Kinzo does get Pyram off in the end. Though, can he make it? No! Maverick gets booped off by Savior. And the kills now chiming in for Bbong. Is this the opportunity to take the point?
They might actually be able to get this point though. Kinzo gets another on the side of KJ there. Papa still trying to stay on the point, just keeping him alive, but nope. 99% here, and they'll be able to cap the point, but 99% for Cyzone. What they need to do, all they need to do, the sleep darts coming in and waiting for his teammates, just keep him alive. He'll get together. This is the perfect opportunity for Cyzone to just rush to the point.
Yeah, and Kenshi, they do drop the ultimate, the nano visor, but Ilya gets taken out straight away, unfortunately, and this looks like Cyzone's able to take the points.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
This is what it is, right? All you need to do is just wait.
Oh, okay, Jerry. With that last, I mean, that was a pretty good D.Va mech bomb that stopped Savior from contesting on the point, but CyzoneVN, their timing is so good. Like we saw, even though he, I think Monster, Ana boosted Elia, and Elia went into the tactical visor, it wasn't enough to do the damage. And, you know, Jerry with that D.Va, I think he was blocking the tactical visor as well.
The thing about 2CP, the control maps here is that when you capture a point to 99%, you can allow your enemy team to use all your ultimate charges and then win the next team fight, because you know they use all their ult. Next team fight is very crucial, because the moment you team wipe and capture the point, that's it. You're gonna be able to just win the map.
Exactly. So CyzoneVN very good, holding off Bbong for very, very long until it was 99%, and Bbong in the end had to push in, put himself in a very vulnerable position. But here we go. This is going to be the second point now, and there's actually a swap up coming out from Bbong. We see the Pharah you expected.
Yep, we're gonna see the Pharah, but we don't see a Mercy though. The thing is that as a Pharah, you need to survive on top of air, and right now they do have Monster on that Zenyatta, and as a dive competitions comes in, and Chaos, as I said it, there you go, goes down Monster as well, 2 down for the side of CyzoneVN. More aggression coming through, go for the script one as well, will get taken down. Maverick with a double kill onto his Kinzo. KJ goes for one more as well, Xavier will get taken down. There's a team wipe coming out from the side of CyzoneVN.
The tanks, okay, we've seen CyzoneVN run this lineup so much. And I think this is their lineup, this is their meta to play. Considering how Maverick and KJ, they always combine together the tanks. Playing the same lineup may seem like it's, you would think that the enemy team knows how to defeat you because you're always running the same thing, but they just execute perfectly. Although saying that though, Kinzo does take out Kenshi. Meanwhile though, Funky trades, but Kinzo also takes him out.
Kinzo is just doing so much with his Winston right now. Papa coming along, but takes him down instead. Pharah will take down Triti as well.
I mean, this Pharah though, even though you see the enemy team, you see Cyzo, they don't actually have a hit scan to take him out. Fearum though, so good on that Tracer, able to take out the Pharah and then the Tracer. And now they're actually just cycling Savior.
Look at this godlike tracking coming up from Fearum. His tracking on that Tracer is so good. It's not easy to move that fast and aim someone down.
Yeah, exactly. And he drops the pulse bomb. He gets Monster. Oh my goodness. Gets the kill on Kinzo as well. And now they're going in aggressively. They know that they can take out another couple of kills. Pyrium just going hunting down for kills.
Oh no, Treaty, you are caught out of position here. You get taken down. That's another staggered kill. 3 down for the side of Bbong here. CyzoneVN, they're actually going for more as well. Funky playing super aggressive. Eller will get taken down. And what a hold coming out from the side of CyzoneVN.
Do you know that Ella has gone after Funky so often, but Funky just able to counter his aggression so well. This Ana is just amazing. I have nothing more to say about Funky's Ana.
Yeah, it's really accurate sleep darts, really nice bio needs as well. Oh, he might actually get taken down as I said it. He might actually pop the Primal Rage with one fell swoop. We'll take him down. Strip Wall, the Dragon Blade going for one more, but Kenshi says, no, I'm going to take one down for you, bro. Nope. It's a Dragon Blade versus Dragon Blade situation, and Script 1 will take it.
Yeah, but Papa, though, still on the point. I think they're going to drop the Diva ulti, but doesn't get anyone, though. So Script 1 manages to get K-Jerry out of the mech and the baby Diva as well. So they do get the point back, but at the same time, CyzoneVN, 89% already.
What they need to do is play a little bit more aggressive. You know they're going to come through. Because right now, the moment they come in, they're going to be ready. Have a lot of our charges later on and just clear your team and then cap the point back and might actually still full hold the point.
Yeah, I mean, the timing on that, though, Papa, when he dropped that sound barrier, it was just 1 second too late. So Funky, though, does have the Ana boost right now.
Is that someone Nano Booster? There you go. Monkey Nano Booster coming through, going for the back lines. This is what I was talking about earlier. But Xavier will drop the sound barrier, but the amount of damage coming out from the side of Bbong will clear the whole team yet again. Not to mention, they still have 2 more ultimates up. Treaty has that whole hog, and Monster has that Transcendence.
So Bbong actually opening up the earlier, that Pulse Bomb that actually opened up the game for them, because CyzoneVN, they had to push out. They didn't want to stay inside that room and get hit by the Pulse Bomb. So now they're all going onto the point. Kenshi and Pyrium just holding back. They're not as aggressive as they used to be. They're trying to pick off the tanks as they come in. But they're running low. Kinzo gets taken now, even though he does have Primal Rage. And Pyrium going after Elia now, looking for this other Tracer. There's only one, and here we go. Kenshi also going for Script 1, so it's a duel to the death. But Monster picks up Pyram with a beautiful headshot, and the Zenyatta ultimate comes in, but the grenade from Ana stops the heals.
There's a really nice nade though, but oh, that's a really nice hook coming up from Treaty there. But Primal Rage has been popped by Maverick. Maverick will be able to take down Script 1 as well. Nano Booster going for Treaty as well, but he pops the heals. Will he survive? No, will get taken down. Maverick versus Kinzo right now, but Kinzo will be able to take down Kenshi on the Genji. Kinzo going for one more Pharaoh, will take him down. This is a 99%. Will they get this point? They will get the second round of Nepal.
Oh my goodness. And Bbong, I think Treaty there on that Roadhog getting the key kills. And Kinzo, he went after Funky, and once they started going after Funky, it was very hard for him to get up. So on that particular phase of the map, I think it's very hard for the Ana to be in a safe position because she wants to be on the high ground, but you cannot be too far back. So they're always on that bridge, and that was how Kinzo managed to get Funky in the first fight to allow them to take the win.
Yeah, that's all about the aggression because your composition yourself, you know you only have like 80% left to cap the point. I mean, the side of CyzoneVN was 80% left to cap the point. They need to be more aggressive. They need to push more further, not allowing them to come to the point as easy as possible.
Yeah, and Pyrium, you know, on that Tracer, he was doing a lot of work, but once Bbong sort of like kept going aggressively, I think he was kind of stuck wanting to help his team against Kinzo and against Treaty, who are the two heavy tanks coming out on the side of Bbong. So here we see Pyrium trying to scout out what Bbong are doing, but Bbong is actually nowhere to be seen, coming out instead from the side. So here we see Treaty being hit, oh my goodness, taken so low by Pyrium. That Tracer doing a lot of work here.
He's doing a lot of work, and he's securing a lot of ult charges as well.
And
that's really, gets moved off. 3 down for the side of Bbong here. This is a huge, huge opportunity for CyzoneVN to get the point.
Yeah, but they're just wanting to get the kills. They want to prioritize making these sort of long cycles, forcing Bbong to spend more time regrouping instead of coming to attack the point.
Very convincing push coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. They utilize that dive composition so... Like, we've seen them use this composition again and again and again and again. And why fix... No, you don't have to change anything that's not broken.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to see Bbong, they're still going to stick on this. I think the Zenyatta is actually key to fighting against Maverick and K-Jerry on those tanks.
Oh.
But, oh my goodness, it's just a huge fest.
Yeah, exactly.
A slugfest on top there. Everyone just shooting each other. But Script1 actually does get K-Jerry out of his mech, although he sacrifices himself for it.
He'll drop that Dragon Blade there. We'll get 3 down. Pyrium is going so much work with this Tracer here.
And K-Jerry does get picked off, but it's alright. He already lost his mech anyway. They just want to kill Kinzo now. They want to cycle these kills. Oh my goodness, Pyrium doing so aggressive.
Actually take him down because that's a huge, huge kill. If you will be able to take this Winston down. Nope. There's a lot of ult charges as well for the side of Monster there.
Yeah, and I mean, look at this Pyrium doing so much work. I think Script1 though, he does have that Genji ultimate going. Maybe able to go in here.
Oh. That's the Dragon Blade. There you go. Dragon Blade has been going for one slice on that Tracer, but the recalls will be popped to keep him alive. Treaty will be able to take down the side of Kinchi there. There's no Genji for the side of CyzoneVN to deal damage here. Treaty is just being booped around by this Winston.
But the Zenyatta ulti manages to save him. And Bbong now, with the 2 defensive ultis, actually has more sustain than CyzoneVN, because CyzoneVN, they only have that Ana. So we're going to see here Kinzo going in on the Winston, going after K-Jerry, and they look like they're going to be able to take the map. Bbong still surviving on this point.
They keep coming one by one. This is just going to give more charges for the side of Bbong to get ready for the next fight. It's going for Funky as well. Sleep Dust coming in. No, he might actually get taken down. He tries to go for the mid pack, but will get taken down. And Kinzo being super, super aggressive. At 99%, they need to cap the point here back.
It doesn't matter though, because they're still contesting Papa on this Lucio surviving forever. He actually got them from 90% all the way 99. And even though Script1 does get a kill on Papa, it does put a lot of pressure on Bbong, because now they have to get all the way to 99 without giving up the point once.
Papa made a really good play. Why? Because he kept the point to 99%. Right now, all they need to do is cap the point and win the game. But they need to win the team fight. As I said, the Nanoboost against hooked, but it's okay. He pops the Naga Blazing, going for Monster as well. We'll take him down. There's no transcendence for him to utilize in this team fight.
Yeah, and see, K-Jerry does take out Treaty. Maverick gets down Script1. And this looks dire for Bbong right now. I think they're going to have to go down. Kinzo is so low on health. Finally gets picked off by a dash. But who is on the point? Who's contesting? No one. Saver gets taken out. And it looks like CyzoneVN are going to be able to take this point. So it's 2-1 now in favor of CyzoneVN.
Yes, and next map is going to be match point. So right now the score is 2-1 in favor of CyzoneVN. If they win one more point, if they just win one more point, they're going to take the series 3-0.
I mean, look at how they play though. They play that lineup perfectly every single time. You know, we see Pyrium hunting for the supports. We see Kenshi always going in on the the vulnerable targets. And so Papa, especially on that Lucio as well, we saw him boop Kinzo off. We saw him survive on that point for so long. So even though he is a replacement sub, I don't think he's a replacement Lucio. He's showing how good he is on that hero right here.
Yeah, we can see how he actually controls those wall rides, jumping back and forth to different walls, just trying to keep, just trying to hold the point alive for the longest time. Probably what happened earlier on. Papa, such an amazing Lucio.
Yeah, but this is the phase that actually they lost against to Bbong. So maybe Bbong have a chance here to equalize 2-2.
So they're going in, Papa. Still on the back lines, he's just trying to keep the Soldier 76 alive. And Kenshi will be on the 76. The dive in. That's a really nice, but there you go. The dive compositions will be working for the side of Bbong. We'll take him down. That sleeve darts coming in from Funky. We'll put him down with the nades as well. Papa will finish Kinzo up. Firam will take down Monster as well. That's one support down. He's going for one more. So Papa, he's really close to that sleeve down. Might actually pop it yet again. Nope. Won't be able to hit it, but he does have that nade. We'll be able to just finish him up with the help of Kenshi here.
Oh my goodness, Funky there. He actually got jumped on by both Kinzo and Ella. He sleeps Ella and they pick off Kinzo. So Funky doing so much work on his Ana. Even though Kenshi got picked off early, they're going in. Kinzo, he doesn't get the grenade onto Kinzo, but it doesn't matter. They're still going in aggressively on him. Takes out Kinzo, K-Jerry, and Ella. Is he gonna be able to get Funky this time? No, Kenshi, on that Soldier doing so much work. Actually, the aim on the side of Kinzo, Kenshi just doing so much work there.
Soundberry will keep them alive here, but that's it. Is that all she wrote? Dostavia will be able to take down Kenshi on that 76, and Diva pops a self-destruct. Will be able to take down Script 1 as well. It's a back-and-forth situation. A lot of trade kills coming out from both teams.
And Ella is the only one surviving on the point together with Kinzo, and K-Jerry picks off Ella, but Ella does get 2 kills. So both sides fighting for the point now. They actually cap it, so CyzoneVN have now the point ticking in their favor.
There you go, K-Jerry will be able to take down Kinzo yet again. That's another staggered kill coming up from the side of CyzoneVN. They do have the tactical visor. They do have nano boost as well. So we're probably going to see, usually we heard it before, granny glasses. Granny glasses.
I mean, we're gonna see Kenshi on this Soldier. So this is the first time they've actually swapped out of it, and I think they know. Oh,
did you get it? Nope.
No, he didn't. He actually didn't get the sleep onto the Kinzo, but still Funky on his Ana surviving. He actually dodges, but he needs to get away from this angry monkey. He actually hides in the little corner. He gives it to Maverick. Maverick, that Tesla kind of doing a lot of work. Oh, and the beautiful body grenade onto Treaty, who was still eating his apple on the point. And Maverick now going in, takes out Kinzo with the help of Papa. And they actually hold it, so 42 to 42% right now, both teams. Very close fight right now.
The taste coming out from the side of Maverick was just so much to handle. The nano boost. Funky, he knows he needs to pop the nano boost. Why? Because the side of Kinzo was just on him. He didn't want to waste that nano boost, so he popped the nano boost. Oh, Funky! Goodness. Funky, you are such an amazing Ana player. He will be able to take down Monster from long range.
Oh my goodness, Funky. And he knew that Ella was after him. He's waiting for Ella. He knows where that Tracer is. And that's the beauty about, the beauty about Funky's play is that he knows exactly when the flanks are coming in for him. Yeah, his positional awareness is so good.
When you see someone missing you, Funky, a lot of aggression in is still alive. With 3 people coming up, finally gets taken down. Oh my goodness, they needed 3 people to take down Funky, but they will be able to get a lot of people down for the side of CyzoneVN. Right now, it's already 80%, 90% for the side of CyzoneVN here, 44% for Bbong. Can Bbong hold this point?
I mean, Bbong, they do have a lot of ultimates ready to go. CyzoneVN, a bit less on the ult economy, but we've seen how fast they can build ultimates on those heroes. We're going to be able to see here if they can offend this point, take it away from the hands of Bbong.
So they do have a lot of ult charges coming up from the side of Bbong here. The defense mechanisms coming in. Kinzo is really low. There you go. Ryuji KO Kurai coming through from Script 1. But Firo will get taken down. Kinzo as well. The damage coming up. But Maverick will finish up Script 1. But I do believe he needs to fall back and regroup here. Maverick really low on HP. He's still alive. Kinzo finally still alive yet again. But the damage is coming out from Treaty. Will be able to take down the Funky as well as K-Jerry.
They want to get this kill. They want to cycle Maverick really late. But Maverick, he jumps back to his team. He actually survives.
He survives?
No, he falls off the point.
Oh, no, he was, I think he reset.
He reset himself, yeah. So he jumped away from the enemy team, but I think it actually sent him a bit too far off the map. So he actually sacrifices that. But it's 96% now. They need to get onto the point. And Kenshi just touched the point. K-Jerry gets the Ana boost. Can he get anything though? Pyrium does get 3D, but Funky gets taken out by Ella in the background.
Transcendence coming in through. They do have that self-destruct on this Diva. The K-Jerry pops it. Will be able to get a point? Nope, won't be able to get a point yet. Still contested. The Papa will take down Monster. Going for more. Pyram on the back lines here, doing non-damage onto his Kinzo. No Soundberry coming in from Xavier will keep everybody alive at this point. Eller will take down the Diva out of the mech. Pilot Diva is out of the bar. Pyram will take down. Oh my goodness, it's 3 kills for the side of CyzoneVN. They will be able to cap back the point.
But can they make it now? 93, 94, and 3D has to run onto the point, but they take him out immediately. 98, 99.
Are they actually gonna do it?
CyzoneVN take the map. So CyzoneVN take the map and the series.
Wow, CyzoneVN unstoppable, taking all 3 maps and winning the match. Congratulations, guys. Come on over here, winners. See? Well done, well done. So, how do you guys feel about this big victory?
Các em cảm thấy thế nào về chiến thắng lần này?
Trong trận đầu tiên thì bọn em có hơi lúng túng một tí, nhưng mà sau đó thì đã tinh thần và giành chiến thắng.
Oh, so actually in the first match, right, actually there was a bit hesitant at first. Actually, they gained their confidence back and won the game eventually.
Right, so you guys think that you can actually win the championship? You're just one more victory away from being the champions.
Thế tụi em nghĩ là tụi em sẽ chiến thắng ở trận chung kết không?
Chúng tôi đã rất gần với bọn em rồi và bọn em rất là tự tin vào trận thắng này.
Okay, the championship position is very near to them already, and they're really confident that we'll get it.
I want to talk to Piram. Your tracer was amazing. Are we going to see more of that in the final?
Okay, tracer của em rất là tuyệt vời. Em sẽ sử dụng tracer ở trong chung kết không?
Chắc chắn rồi, tracer là một phần chiến thuật của team.
Okay, so definitely gonna use tracers because it's part of their strategy in the final.
All right, congratulations, guys. I'll see you in the finals, okay? Go. And there you have it, the upper bracket finals done. Next up, we have the lower bracket finals between Bbong and Unestablished Juniors. Stay tuned.